I would like to bring Blinded by Ambition up. Okay, please join me and welcome Ambition. Born Jasmine Duffy, a remarkable spoken word artist whose life is powerful testimony of resilience, faith, and purpose. A native of Jonesboro, Georgia, Jasmine was once ranked among the top 5 female basketball players in the nation before diagnosed with Marfan syndrome. Changed the course of her life, ultimately led her to the loss of her sight. Refusing to lead adversity to find her, she transformed her pain into a purpose through art of spoken word, using the powerful voice to inspire hearts and minds. She is also an accomplished music engineer, producer, entrepreneur, and creative visionary who continues to break barriers and prove determination has no limits. Please give a warm welcome to Ambitions, one of my favorite people.
Okay, I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. So the name of this poem is called Sweep. Apologize about my nervousness.
It's okay, baby. You got it. You got it. Yes.
I want to start off by apologizing. If anything I say in this poem triggers the emotions of anybody in this room tonight, I apologize. I apologize that you lack accountability. Because see, y'all can sit there and lie to yourselves all y'all want, but when it comes from an outside source, don't it just hit a little differently? So let me be the first to apologize. That generationally, one of the first things we're taught is what happens in this house stays in this house. But what if what happens in this house hurts? Or what if what happens in this house hits? Or what if what happens in this house emotionally abuses me? Or what if what happens in this house gets aggressive with my mom when he takes sips? I apologize. That from that point, you will be forced to learn that a broom is not the only thing you will use to sweep with in life. A broom goes from being physical to mental, and the dirt under the rug represents everything you got to act like you don't see throughout life. A broom somehow becomes heavy because it went from you sweeping the dirt in your own home. Now you sweeping the dirt of your whole family. Now everybody's sitting at Thanksgiving uncomfortable. Niece in the corner, silently crying out, wondering if she's the only one being touched by her uncle. Everybody walking around clutching their purse while the family thief sits there all comfortable. Auntie walking around with shades on, trying to hide the black eye that she got from her husband. And the rich cousin sitting over there with her nose in the air, acting like all of her dirt can be covered by money. Y'all triggered yet, or y'all want me to keep going? Family manipulator walking around trying to figure out who she gonna scam next. Cousin walking around with air quote yearly allergies, but y'all just continue to sweep that. With every snip, act like y'all don't see that, because what happens in this house stays in this house, right? So if y'all hear something, don't you go and repeat that. I apologize. That y'all feel the need to teach y'all kids to lie. Then get mad when they turn around and lie to you. Because the fact is, if y'all weren't out here doing nothing wrong, you wouldn't be afraid of the truth. I apologize to those who tried to speak out but was met with a broom. Because around here, it seemed like the enablers sweep the victim to protect all the predators in the room. I apologize you weren't protected. I apologize you were forced to stay silent. I apologize that instead of your family, I'm the one up here apologizing. I apologize that this was the start of our babies not being protected. I apologize that because y'all allowed it to happen in your house, now thousands of other households are affected. Y'all triggered yet? Sit up when I'm talking to you. Don't hold your head down now that somebody's finally confronting you. If you see something, say something. Why is that so hard for y'all to do? I've learned in these situations there are 3 types of people. The victim, the predator, and the enabler. Which one are you? Or maybe you're 2. Are y'all not tired of sweeping yet, or shall I resume? Keep going? Okay. So now the sweeping continues, no more apologizing. At this point, I'm tired of being patient. Because what was once silently whispered behind closed doors now echoes throughout the streets of what they say is our nation. Now, I don't know about y'all, but I'm getting kind of tired of these predators playing in our faces, taking on occupations, invading the very spaces our babies should feel the safest. Now we have swept it into schools. Where some kids learn to speak pain before they ever learn to pronounce peace, sweet. Where predators teach the type of division that leads to multiplying once they add anatomy, sweet. When you become fluid in being silent, mastering the arts of swallowing screams, sweet. And because y'all still ain't triggered enough, we have swept it from the school to the church pulpit. Seats. Preach. Deception disguised as righteousness. How dare you use a Bible to validate your maliciousness, sweet. Just to let the congregation know a wolf dressed as comfort can destroy a whole flock of sheep, if sweet. You continue to protect the predator's name, even if that means burying the child's secret, sweet. Now, how do you pitch heaven to a child that's been through hell like this? And because y'all still ain't triggered enough, we have swept it from the pastors to the president, sweet. Convicted of 34 felonies but face no punishment, sweet. This man faked 3 assassination attempts to get y'all attention off the Epstein list, sweet. Why would they need to redact his name if old boy was innocent, sweet? I can't help but wonder if some of the people on that Epstein, on the island was once missing kids that got trafficked when we sweep. Every Amber Alert is if it's your phone alarm going off in the morning, sweep. Saying things like, that's just their father. As if that being their father doesn't mean they're not in harm, and sweep. Without even looking to see what's going on, you sweep away the notification to continue scrolling social media platforms, sweep. As if that's more important, sweep. But what if one day it was one of yours, and sweep? The people around ignored all the warnings, sweep. And your baby never came home, and sweep. Ended up on the island with Donald Trump, sweep. How would you feel if it was one of yours? Preach. We've been protecting the wrong ones, sweep. Now look at what we have become, sweep. I don't have no more strength in my arms to sweep any more of the world's burden, so I'm done sweeping. But real quick, before I go, I wanted to apologize. If anything I said in this poem tonight triggered the emotions of anybody in this room tonight, I apologize. I apologize that I'm your accountability. I love y'all. Thank you.